Welcome to Zaragoza, Spain, known for its basilica, cathedral, and palace. Now this video provides 10 reasons why people love Zaragoza. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Zaragoza, Spain, population around 650,000. Now just for context, we have a map here. We have circled Zaragoza. Zaragoza is 3 hours from Madrid and 3 hours from Barcelona. Now this video provides 10 reasons why people love Zaragoza. People love Zaragoza because of the Basilica of Our Lady of Pilar. The Basilica is the city's most iconic landmark. This gem of a Baroque architecture dates back to the 17th and 18th centuries and is classified as a national monument. Gracing the banks of the Ebro River, the Basilica looks most impressive from across the river. The entrance is on the other side at the Plaza del Pilar, a spacious town square lined with elegant historic buildings. Take time to admire the Basilica's monumental exterior. Then enter the awe-inspiring interior, which holds a precious object of veneration. Since the Middle Ages, pilgrims have journeyed here to honor an image of the Virgin Mary and the Sacred Column, a pillar of jasper stone that is associated with the Marian apparition. According to the legend, St. James the Apostle came to Caesaraugusta, where he had a vision of the Virgin Mary instructing him to build a church here. People love Zaragoza because of the Museum of the Roman Forum of Caesaraugusta. The museum provides a glimpse into the life of Caesaraugusta, an ancient Roman town of the 1st and 2nd century that once occupied present-day Zaragoza. Named after Emperor Augusta, who founded the town, Caesaraugusta was known for its splendor. The city had a theater, public baths, and a marvelous forum at the center of town life. The museum stands on the site of the archaeological excavations of the Caesaraugusta Forum underneath the Plaza de la Seu. On display are remains of the Roman Forum that date back to the era of Emperor Tiberius. You will see artifacts that represent elements of the ancient Roman market, walls of shops, pipes, and a sewer system, as well as governmental buildings and a temple. People love Zaragoza because of the Cathedral of Zaragoza. The cathedral is known as the Cathedral de San Salvador or Cathedral de la Seu or simply La Seu. Dedicated to Saint Salvador, this enormous church features 5 naves. The different architectural styles reveal the town's complex history. The cathedral was built on the site of the ancient Roman temple of the Forum, which became a Visigoth church and then a large Muslim mosque during the Moorish era. In the 12th century, the building was converted into a church. Romanesque elements of this original 12th century structure are seen in the exquisitely sculpted arcades and on the exterior of the apses. The old mosque minaret is the present cathedral's tower. The Moorish influence is also evident in many of the archways. People love Zaragoza because of the Aljaferia Palace. In the heart of Zaragoza, the Aljaferia Palace is an 11th century Moorish fortress. Today, the Palacio de la Aljaferia houses the headquarters of the Aragonese Parliament. Take a moment to admire the impressive architecture and fortifications. You will marvel over the formative defense walls that feature immense towers. All of the towers are round except for one singular rectangular tower, the 9th century Troubadour Tower. Within the fortress walls are 3 distinct palaces: the Moorish Palace with a splendid Islamic-style garden courtyard, the 4th century Palace of Pedro IV featuring exquisite Mudéjar coffered ceilings and plasterwork ornamentation, and the 15th century Palace of the Catholic Monarchs. The palace is open to the public for visits and guided tours are available. People love Zaragoza because of the Museo Goya. The Goya Museum displays a fine art collection that was assembled by Jose Carmen Aznar, a local professor, philosopher, art critic, and art collector. As a patron of this museum, the Spanish savings bank, Ibercaja, bought the mansion that belonged to nobleman Geronimo Casita to house the collection. The lovely aristocratic home, with 3 floors designed around the splendid patio, is considered one of the finest examples of Renaissance civil architecture in Zaragoza. The permanent collection focuses on paintings of the 15th and 18th century, which are displayed on the 1st floor. The museum's permanent collection includes a small but noteworthy assortment of works by Goya, including 14 paintings, 1 drawing, and an engraving series. The works represent various time frames of Goya's career and diverse themes from religious to whimsical. People love Zaragoza because of the Museo De Zaragoza. Explore the art, culture, and history of the Zaragoza province at the Museo De Zaragoza. The museum's large and diverse collection is housed in the pavilion of the 1908 Universal Expo. The collection includes 5 different departments: archaeology, fine art, ethnography, ceramics, and Asian art of the Far East. The fine art section presents works from the 12th century to the 20th century. The archaeology department covers prehistory, the ancient Roman era, and the Moorish period. Not to be missed is the collection of works by Goya, considered one of the best in Spain. People love Zaragoza because of the Iglesia de San Pablo de Zaragoza. The Iglesia, or church, is classified as a UNESCO World Heritage Site because of its exceptional Aragon Mudéjar architecture. The church was built in the 13th and 14th centuries to replace the small Romanesque chapel then located on the outskirts of the town. With its single nave and vaulted ceilings, the interior has a sense of spaciousness. Chapels between the buttresses display exquisite works of art. During the 15th and 18th century, the church was further enhanced and enlarged. A must-see piece of the Renaissance period is the main altarpiece, devoted to St. Paul, crafted from gilded wood. The most noteworthy feature of this monument is its magnificent octagonal Mudéjar tower, featuring exceptional Moorish design details. People love Zaragoza because of La Lonja De Zaragoza. This splendid 16th century building stands on the ground Plaza del Pilar across from the Basilica. La Lonja is the historic marketplace of Zaragoza, where merchants carried out their trading and other commercial transactions. The edifice is the city's best example of Aragonese Renaissance architecture. The building, constructed in brick, features a rectangular plan and a decorative facade with rows of uniform arched windows and depictions of the King of Aragon in medallions. The interior features a series of stone columns which were sculpted from the remains of the city's former Roman walls. La Lonja de Zaragoza is open to the public when exhibitions are held here. People love Zaragoza because of the Aragonese Institute of Art and Contemporary Culture. The Institute is dedicated to the work of renowned Aragonese artist Pablo Serrano. The museum's collection spans Pablo Serrano's work from his figurative period to his expressionist stage. Exhibits display 140 drawings and sculptures which reflect the evolution of the artist's creativity and innovation. The museum also displays works by the artist's wife, contemporary graphic works of art, and an assortment of paintings by Santiago Lagunas. In addition, the museum hosts a variety of changing exhibits which feature a range of artists, both past and contemporary. To get the most out of a visit, take a guided tour. People love Zaragoza because of the Basilica, Santa Engracia. This Renaissance church was once part of the Hieronymite monastery of Santa Engracia. However, the rest of the monastery no longer exists. The church features a remarkable plateresque facade, which is considered a jewel of Aragonese Renaissance architecture. The facade is almost like an altar, with its elaborate reliefs, medallions, and sculptures of various characters and saints. 4 niches at the side represent the parents of the Western Church. The upper niches feature the Virgin of the Holy Mass and King Ferdinand, patron of the church. The crypt houses early Christian tombs of the 4th century. One particularly interesting sarcophagus depicts a scene that represents the soul in paradise. The Basilica Santa Engracia celebrates Mass several times daily and is open to the public for visits every day from 9:30 a.m. until 1 p.m. and from 5:30 p.m. until 9 p.m. Admission is free. The reasons provided in this video are not all the reasons why people love Zaragoza. If you've got a reason why you love Zaragoza, pop it in the comments section. I'll make another video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Ciao for now!